Welcome to week 2 of Composition 1 Blended. I want to go over a few things that I hope you'll have done by the time we meet again. First, you might see the writing ritual up here due 5%. I will collect that on Wednesday when we meet. So please have it typed up, double spaced, and your name on it. Just follow the formatting guidelines on the home page of the syllabus. Remember the computer icon. As far as the warm-up goes, you're going to watch a little video on verbals. Verbals can be kind of sophisticated because they appear to be verbs, but they actually do not function as verbs. You do not need to know the different types of verbals. There are 3 of them: gerunds, participles, infinitives. So keep that in mind as you're reading this document here. You're just looking for words that look like verbs, laughing, but they are not verbs. Running, to win. Look like verbs, but they are not verbs. That should help you when you actually play the game because, again, you don't have to really know the difference between gerunds, infinitives, and participles. Just put your player name in here. You don't even have to put your real name. Once we get to the agenda, we're looking at the outline template. Now, this template is a Word document, and it's very simple. It's a 4-paragraph essay. Yes, you are going to be writing a 4-paragraph essay, not 5. The body paragraph should be the largest and most detailed. Next, I want you to focus on this video, HDTV. In it, the gentleman is going to walk through the steps of purchasing a high-definition television. Now, he does give 3 reasons, which would normally be a 5-paragraph essay. I just want you to focus on the first 2 and attempt to maybe apply them to the outline. This is just going to show you a diagram of a car. You cannot write an essay on how to fix a car. You have to be more narrow than that. The specificity, you could write an essay on how to change the brakes, but again, we're only looking for the 2 most important parts. So what are the 2 most critical steps in changing the brakes? The specificity, if you don't know this information, obviously would not be a good topic. Stick to something you know and you do all the time. But the more specific you are, the easier this is going to be. If you click on the specified process, you can read through the steps of how to complete the assignment, which will not be due for a little while. However, we're going to start looking at it. We're going to then practice general to specific. The video here for Whittle Away is actually a gentleman who is carving a block of wood. He starts with something very general, a block of wood, and he makes something out of it. He makes something specific out of it. It becomes a little bird. You should be thinking the same way when trying Whittle the Fiddle. If you look at the document, you'll see the general is on the left, and your job is to get as specific as you possibly can get. This will hopefully help you practice and start thinking about specifics. You can't write about sports. You can't write about music. I think we talked about the music. You can't write about television. You have to narrow it down to something very, very particular, like the example you see here. It's not a car. It is a specific kind of car. Once you get to the independent learning, we're going to look over the process list. This was mine from last week. Here are the steps in the process of throwing a baseball. Notice it's a very simple concept, but I did highlight the 2 most critical parts so that I can then develop them as body paragraphs. Lastly, for Wednesday, you should create your own outline for a potential essay. You can see them divided here. The introduction at the top, the conclusion at the bottom. Those are your smallest 2 paragraphs. The body paragraphs in the middle should be the largest. That will help you 100% in the course. It's important when you have your process list to select the 2 most important parts. The more specific they are, the easier it's going to be to write about them. That will help you 100% in the course. Lastly, create your outline template. This is your homework for Wednesday, and we do have time built in to be able to exchange those outlines. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you Wednesday.